Hey everybody, I am here at the corner of Main and Market with Councilmember Elle Cochran. She's running for Maui mayor this year. Elle, thank you for walking story with us.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me with you.
Can you just tell us a little bit about your background? What are your ties to Maui? What makes you want to run for mayor this year?
So my ties to Maui is I am born and raised here, so I can't get much deeper rooted than that.
Yeah.
And I've been on the council for 4 terms. That's coming up on 8 years, and I primarily got in because I was doing Save Honolulu Coalition.
Yeah.
Right? I was looking to save a really special, sacred, cultural place. Surfing was my thing.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Never knew what politics was about, but started to learn about it. And next thing you knew, I ran for office and got in. I've been there ever since, and I really do enjoy it. So.
Okay, so you've been in office.
Continue on to the mayoral seat.
So you've been in office for 8 years. What are some accomplishments that you're proud of? What have you learned being a representative?
Well, I've learned that it is about, getting along with others and listening to all perspectives and seeking out the sort of happy medium and really taking it all in and making the best decisions that'll benefit the broadest majority of people in a lot of ways. So I think that's important, being collaborative, being cooperative, and because everyone wants something.
Yeah. And you said that you were involved in Saving Honolulu as like an activist.
Yes.
How does your background as an activist, how does that give you a unique perspective as a politician?
Well, I saw that I didn't feel our voice was represented as a person of the Aina, of the ocean. And so I needed to be in there to represent that voice. So I know I continue to be that. And it's getting stronger since we've had quite a few other elected officials come in that share the same philosophy and point of view as I do. So it's been very exciting. We've been making a lot of headway on many fronts with the polystyrene, and it's just been pesticide-free parks. I've initiated that with our county parks department, and it's just been some awesome things.
So what would be like 3 priorities for Maui County if you were mayor? What would be your 3 main focuses?
Well, housing, the homeless issue is huge here. So I think that all goes hand in hand along with good paying jobs, having good careers and professions that are high paying, and people I say it over and over, I'm really tired of hearing my classmates, my family members, just people in general saying they can't afford to live here anymore. And that to me is extremely sad. So that is something key for me to want to grab a hold of and figure out. There's a huge dynamics of why that's occurring, but the illegal short-term rental issue and trying to get the affordability back into the hands of our people to be able to stay, live here, raise their families here, and grow up here like we all did.
So the budget recently passed. Was there anything that was included in the budget or that wasn't included in the budget that you would continue to fight for, or that you would have liked to change or see?
Oh, the budget. There's a lot of things in it that I think are needlessly put in, and I'm talking multi-millions of dollars worth of things. In particular, the Kihei grit removal project. I fought really hard to explain why that is not needed, and it kept reoccurring and coming back around, and it's in there. So that's $6.5 million. That should not be for starters, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. But it's like every year I have to reinsert monies into trying to get recycling to continue, and the chair for infrastructure and environmental management. So a lot of things, aren't that sexy subjects, sewer, wastewater, landfills, recycling, but they're important to everybody. And those are the things that need to be focused on a whole lot more. Our wastewater, the injection well issue are detrimental to the health, of our oceans and our reefs. I just had a talk story with Craig Downs, who's the scientist that has done all the research and found out, I mean, we have the most highly impaired waters in the world. From Honolulu, where I live, all the way down to McKenna, the reefs are dying. They're saying in 25 years they can be gone. If we're at that tipping point, if we do not do something now immediately, then that's like our our culture is gone. Needless to say, our economy of tourism, and it's just overall something. And that's another key point. Need to jump in and make sure that we take care of all the leakage that is occurring, reuse our wastewater, our treated wastewater, and take care of all the runoff and figure out the drainage systems, and the list goes on and on. But in the end, it is to protect our environment, preserve our culture, and have open and honest government, and to have economic, viability and stability. And those are the 4 pillars of happiness in any country and nation, as Tom Venditti shared with me when he did the documentary on Bhutan. And I think those are very, very worthy goals to strive for, and I'm looking to achieve that.
You mentioned that you're somebody that is going to fight for the Aina. As a Native Hawaiian, how does that inform your politics and how you want to be a leader?
Well, I've been making strides. I was able to put for the Planning Commission, to have people on that commission to have a cultural background, to have some type of, cultural practitioner, indigenous traditional knowledge in decision making. I see it very lacking. And that in turn, we are connected to the Aina. We know how things need to be in reference to the Mauka to Makai concept, and it's that voice. I bring to the seat every day when I make my decisions, and I'm looking to expand that, as in having a liaison with our Ahamoku councils, our lineal descendants, Kuleana people. So it's an exciting time.
All right, thank you, Ellie. We're at the banyan tree. That means our walk story's up. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Don't forget to vote in the primaries, August 11th, the general election, November 6th. Aloha.